beautiful, sunny, but freezing cold Friday morning. Gosh, this week has honestly just gone nowhere. I feel like all the weeks at the moment are going nowhere. I suddenly seem to have this real awareness, I was talking about this last week, but this real awareness of how quickly time passes, which quite honestly is enough to send me into some kind of existential crisis if I think about it for too long. So we are just going to focus on the fact that that means that Christmas is right around the corner. It's been a very busy week this week, doing lots of really exciting things and planning for lots of really exciting things that are coming up in the next few weeks. I was actually down in London last night and I got back really late, which is why I'm feeling a little bit tired, and also my voice sounds a little bit off today, so I'm really hoping I'm not coming down with something. But yes, had a lovely evening in London yesterday. I met with the Dyson team. They very kindly did my hair for me, and I feel like I've been using my Dyson Airwrap all wrong, because the way that the hairstylist did it for me yesterday, it really lasted, and that's my one thing with the Dyson Airwrap. I feel like it doesn't last that long. So this morning when I woke up, it was still bouncy and curly, which is pretty miraculous for my hair. I did just quickly go over it again this morning, but it held up pretty well, so that was really lovely. And then I met some friends for drinks, and then my train was delayed, which is just, if you live in England, has a train ever run on time? I don't know. So I ended up getting back a little bit too late, which is also why I thought I'd treat myself to staying in my pyjamas a little bit longer this morning. And I have a delivery actually that I want to try on with you upstairs in a moment, so I thought I'll just stay in my pyjamas until we do that and get ready. However, that is all a bit of a side note, because today we are finally starting to decorate for Christmas. I say starting to decorate because we actually still don't have our main Christmas tree for the living room. As you know, I did order one and then it was too wide for the living room. So we're still waiting on another one to arrive. We're actually also having our fire surround put in at the beginning of next week in the living room. So I feel like for the living room, I need to wait until the fire surround's in and the new Christmas tree is here. But I am very eager to get going. So I thought we'd start with the kitchen today. And the kitchen is actually very important to me this year because first and foremost, we are hosting Christmas, which we have done for the last few years. Just because Kenny doesn't get any time off over Christmas, he sometimes has to work on Christmas Day, which I feel like should be illegal personally. But for that reason, we can't really travel to my family, so they end up coming to us, which I'm really looking forward to. And then also I'm hosting a little thing for my birthday because my birthday's in December. So I feel like I've got two very good reasons to make the kitchen feel extra Christmassy this year, and I'm so excited for it. Oh, and then this afternoon, once we've decorated for Christmas, I need to pop out and do a bit of a festive food shop. Not quite for Christmas yet, but for something that I've got coming up next week. But I thought I'd take that as a bit of an excuse to really have a good look through all the festive Christmas food. I think we'll go to Waitrose together and have a good walk down the Christmas aisle. So I'm going to stop talking and let's go upstairs and get dressed. The other day I received a delivery of a few new kind of autumn winter pieces that I have been loving, including this big cozy jumper, which I literally haven't taken off since it arrived. The delivery was from Naked, who are very kindly sponsoring this part of the video. So I thought I'd just quickly show you a few of the pieces that I got, a few of the pieces that I've been loving. Starting, of course, with this jumper. I absolutely love this jumper. I feel like this jumper is just everything that you want in a jumper. It's the perfect fit. It's like a little bit oversized, but not too much. It's this gorgeous kind of rich chocolate color, which goes perfectly with my nails at the moment. And I honestly just absolutely love it. So let me just pop you down. I've styled it with these kind of beige coloured jeans. They are looking like they're coming up a lot lighter on the camera. They are very much like a warm beige colour, which I feel like goes with everything at this time of year. And they're my favourite kind of cut, which is not too skinny, not too baggy, and kind of just straight up and down. So I can definitely see myself getting a lot of wear out of these. I feel like they go with everything. I also wanted to show you the jean styled with another absolute wardrobe staple for me. I'm almost always wearing some variation of this. Again, I feel like with this cardigan, it is the perfect fit. It's that slightly kind of boxy, ever so slightly oversized fit, but not too much. And then it fits really nicely on the cuff, so you can still sort of roll it up and it will stay there. It's just my favourite sort of thing to wear because it's comfy, cozy, but you can still look put together, which I love. And then I've just popped it on with one of these vests, which I feel like is a really amazing alternative for the vests that I wear every single day because they've actually been discontinued. So I've been on the hunt for a very similar vest and I feel like this is definitely it. And then finally, something a little bit different for me, but I've been really on the hunt for some lovely kind of like evening date night outfits that are really versatile and easy to just throw on and that I know I'll always feel good in. And I feel like for that sort of thing, you can never go wrong with black. So I picked up this oversized black shirt, which has this really lovely kind of ribbon tie detail on the sleeves. So the sleeves are really big and open, which again, I love. And with this one, I've just styled it with this kind of textured ankle length straight black skirt, which I feel like is very me because I'm not much of a skirt kind of girl, but if I am wearing a skirt, I like something really understated and simple. I just thought I'd show you the fabric and the pocket detailing on this skirt up a little bit closer. So yeah, I think they're really lovely pieces that I will get a lot of wear out of. And Naked's Black Friday week has actually started. So there's 30% off everything site-wide, and then there's 40% off dresses and blazers that will be automatically applied when you check out. So I'll make sure I've left links in my description for everything that I've shown you, plus the sizes that I'm wearing. Right, comfy outfit and cozy socks are on, and we are ready to get decorating. Please excuse anything you can see in that doorway over there. Our hallway is currently piled high with boxes that either have been delivered or are waiting to be returned. It's just a whole problem for another day out there. But let me give you a quick kind of blank slate tour of the kitchen and show you what I'm thinking. So if we start with this part of the kitchen, we've got this kind of pantry area, which since I took all of the autumn decorations down, it's kind of just doing nothing, just looks a bit of a jumble up there. So this is one area I definitely want to do something with. And then obviously we have the table, which is definitely a big area of focus because I just feel like a lovely kind of tablescape really makes the room. So that's definitely something we're going to tackle today. And then over in the main kind of part of the kitchen, the only area I think I'm going to decorate is above the cooker over there. I've seen some people do some really, really gorgeous kind of garlands. So I'm going to attempt to kind of make up my own garland today, and we'll see how that goes. But that's it really for the kitchen. Excuse the mess over there outside the back door. More cardboard boxes. So over here is a big box full of all of the kitchen decorations. There is so much in here. A lot of it is obviously greenery because that's very much the vibe I'm going for. I just remembered I wanted to give you a quick Sostrine green haul. I popped in just to pick up candles and I ended up coming away with a whole bag full. They are so good for Christmas this year. Let me actually pop this up here. So I thought I'd quickly show you some of the bits that I got. I'm just going to do this in whatever random order I take them out of the bag in, so it might be a bit random. But I got these two really lovely little ceramic Christmas trees. I think they're a really nice muted kind of shade of green, and I thought these would look really nice in the pantry area just to add a bit of Christmas touch, so I really like them. Sostrine green is also very, very reasonably priced. The second thing I got again for this kind of pantry area here is one of these little Christmas tree candles. I'm so excited to put all of this in its place in a second. And then I got two of these glass candlestick holders. These are for the table display, so again you'll see them come to life very shortly. And then I got two of these shorter little green ones just to add some different kind of heights on the table. I didn't want all of the candles to be the exact same uniform height, so I got these little mini short ones as well. And then lastly, something a little bit glitzy for me, but I just could not resist them because I thought they were so sweet. So I got these two little what's the word, nutcrackers, and I just thought they were so cute. And they're about £2 each as well, and I love them. Actually, I don't think I even showed you the candles. I just got these for a oh my goodness, I need more than 4. Damn, I needed 8 and I only got 4. Do you know what we could maybe do this afternoon then? Let's go back to Sostrine green. I will pick up my 4 extra candles that I completely forgot. And I can show you around because there were so many lovely bits. So I'll take you and show you around later. We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone that way. But these were the candles I got. These ones actually do have little ribbons on, but I just got them because again, I really liked the shade of green. All of the shades of green are so nice in there. They're not too sort of bright, which I really like. Anyway, that was a very quick impromptu Sostrine green haul, but I just had to show you those bits. So let's make a start. I think I'm going to start with the table. So let's see what we can pull together. I'm mostly happy with how the table is looking so far. Obviously I'm missing the candles, and I also have an order coming from Giselda Graham with loads of like really lovely kind of blackberries and acorns and all of these kind of woodlandy, very natural sort of decorations to just fill this out a little bit. So once they arrive, I feel like this will look really pretty. I absolutely love these new plates. They're from Soho Home. I was really after some green plates to dress the table with, and these happen to be in the sale, which was really, really good. I mean, it needs a bit of straightening out, like I've very roughly kind of thrown the napkins on. Obviously it needs cutlery, it needs the wine glasses, but this is kind of where I'm going with it, and I'm happy with it so far. This area up here, not as happy with. I feel like it almost looks a little bit too wild. Also a lot of Christmas trees going on up here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Christmas trees on there. So I feel like this area is a bit of a work in progress, but we will get there. It's only day 1 of decorating. This is actually something I was saying the other day. I really don't understand, and I'm so envious of people who can kind of have a vision in their mind of how they want the room to look, and then they just somehow know exactly everything that they need to buy, and then when they put it all together, it all just looks completely perfect and finished. And I'm more somebody that has to actually visualize things. I need to see things start to come to life, and then I can say, oh, that works, or that doesn't work, or we need a little bit of this here, or give this a bit of a rejig, or whatever it might be. So that's why I really wanted to just start decorating together today, because for me it's definitely a process rather than just one day the whole house is done and all magical and perfect. So now I'm going to do the garland above the cooker, which again is definitely going to be a bit of a process, so let's get stuck in. Honestly, I'm so happy with how this has turned out. It's like the perfect balance of Christmassy but still very like natural and wild, because I really like this sort of thing to be very wild, not like really symmetrical. This section here does hang down quite a bit, so I feel like I might need to pull this area down just ever so slightly, but that is not a task for now because I feel like the whole thing might just collapse on me. A lot of the garland is from Inspiration Wholesale, I think it's called. It's like a big warehouse here that sells, I don't know what it sells all year round because this time of year only sells Christmas stuff, but it's an amazing place to go if you are up north. Although I will say they have already started selling out quite a lot, because I do have another order on the way from them, and they have emailed me to say a few of the things are already out of stock, so they can't send them, which has happened a lot this year with a lot of Christmas things. So if you haven't already picked up everything you need, go, go, go before it's all completely sold out everywhere. I will try my best to link everything, but there are so many different bits and pieces and they're all from very different places. So if I have missed anything, just comment and I will do my best to tell you where I got it from. And fingers crossed for you, it's still in stock. So all I need to do now is hang my wreath on the back of the door, which I haven't got the decorations for yet. They're on the way, so that's going to be pretty plain. And then let's go upstairs and do my little bedroom Christmas display. Okay, for the bedroom, I've got my big pot that I showed you last week, and then this is all the foliage that I'm thinking to try and somehow make a bit of a Christmas display out of. And I think that's all I'm going to do in the bedroom. I don't go huge on Christmas in the bedroom because I really like the bedroom to feel really calm and a really peaceful environment to go to sleep in. But the only thing I have just thought, let me just spin you around, is that we do have this fireplace in here, which has its own kind of little mantelpiece. I don't know whether maybe I should have done something with that, but let's just see how this little display goes and we'll take it from there. Just realised we've still got pumpkins in here, a pumpkin and a pumpkin candle, so they need to be, in fact we'll leave them there for now and I'll take them downstairs and put them in the big storage box in just one sec. Okay, so this is as far as I've got. What do we think? I find it really hard to judge because I'm not a big red fan, and red obviously really stands out in our bedroom, whereas the other two bits like this kind of foliage and the pine cones are still quite sort of neutral, so they work, but seeing red in the bedroom, I don't know how to feel about it. Imagine I had another pine cone bit there, maybe that would balance it out and it would look good. Let me know what your thoughts are. So that's actually all of the decorating done for today. I feel like this is very much Decorate for Christmas part 1, because we've obviously got the whole living room, potentially the hallways. I've not thought too much about kind of the banisters and putting a garland on there or something, but I am happy with where we got to today. Right, it's a little bit later on now. As you can probably tell from the light, the sun is very much setting, and I'm changed into my walking gear because I just wanted to take the girls out, a bit of a late afternoon walk. They have been out already this morning, but they've been so patient with me all day while I've been decorating. So I just thought I'll quickly whip them out. It's very cold, but I know that they'll be glad of it. So we're going to quickly pop to one of their favourite parks, and then I will drop them back at home and we can go and do one of our favourite things, which is a little bit of Christmas shopping. So we'll pop to Sostering Green and then we'll do our sort of festive food haul as well. I'm not sure what Kenny's planning for dinner tonight, but we will find out. Hopefully something nice and hearty after a cold late afternoon walk. Oh my goodness, I've just remembered that The Crown is back as well, which is so exciting, so I can start that. It's so sad that it's the final season, but also I guess because it's based on reality, it was going to have to come to an end at some point, but it is just one of my absolute favourites. I love The Crown and I feel like this season's going to be so good. So we can start The Crown tonight after dinner, make a big hot chocolate, get cosy in the living room. I wish the living room was decorated, but soon. It will be decorated by the beginning of next week, so that's only a couple of days now. We'll see you when we get to the park. I've dropped the girls home. I've had a quick change of outfit, had a little bit of a snack as well. Kenny made me some bruschetta, and now we are back out. We're about to head to Sostering Green, pick up those candles, and so I can show you around. And then we'll do, I think, Waitrose shop, but maybe Sainsbury's if the traffic's bad. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in town. I wonder when they're going to turn these lights on. Okay, we have half an hour till it closes, so I'll try and show you as much as I can in half an hour before it shuts. So firstly, they actually have loads of really lovely baubles. These are a bit like some of the ones that I've got for this year, but loads of really just like traditional kind of classic green and red baubles over here, some nice glass ones at the back there, and they're about £3 each. So if you compare that to somewhere like Zara Home, it's really good. And then they've also got more fun ones, which would be for our like kitchen Christmas tree, where we're just kind of doing whatever we feel like and putting all of our old nostalgic baubles on. And I think there's more over here I saw earlier as well. Little avocado one, if that's your sort of thing. And I actually really liked this one, which is like a little trumpet. I think that one's really nice. Little croissants, and these are £2 or £3 each. So again, I think that's really good. Oh, they're quite cute. They're quite nice. I saw these earlier and I thought these would be really nice if you're doing like a gold kind of theme, and they also have napkin rings that match, which I really like. If I hadn't already got some this year, I might have gone for these, but I think these are really sweet. And then this is the section from earlier that I got most of my stuff from. It's got all of these really lovely kind of muted green tones, and you can get pretty much anything you can imagine. Oh look, I didn't see these like mini candles. Again, they'd be really nice for a table or like a mantelpiece to decorate that with. And then here's my little Christmas tree stick. I am tempted to get another one, but I can always come back for it because they do have stock of that. Again, they've got these candles. They're in a really nice green kind of colour as well. There's honestly so much. I feel like you could get almost everything you need from here. And then these are all of the other candles. This is what I nearly went for earlier, this one. And I also think this is a really nice colour of red as well. I'm just not crazy about the kind of like twirly candles. I think that's a really nice candlestick holder as well. It's a bit like the decorations from around there. Again, I could pretty much just go home with everything on this whole wall. They've actually sold out of the Christmas tree that I bought earlier. They were up there. My little ceramic ones. They are really sweet though. Look at these little tiny ones, but they do have all of these ones left in this store, and they probably have them in other stores or online. These are quite nice as well. I looked at these from a distance and they're quite nice. They catch the light. Look at this. No, that is too much. Look at the tiny little rolling pin. That is the sweetest thing. Oh, a little garden bench. I love miniature things. They've got loads of the little houses that you can put kind of tea lights in. They've got them in greens and muted greens and whites and loads of different sizes as well. I could honestly buy almost everything in here. I feel like it's my favourite shop I've been to this year just for having so much. I actually really like that, but what do I need with the snow globe? But isn't that really pretty? I didn't notice any of this earlier, but I'm actually going to pick up a couple of these because I feel like these would go really nicely in the tablescape when all of the kind of dried berries and stuff come. So I'm going to get those two, and then they've got them in all different colours as well. They've got them in like the brighter red, they've got them in this cream kind of shade, and then they've got these frosted white ones as well. But these are my favourites, I think. So I'm going to pick up two of them. And they've got loads of really sweet stuff here that I just wouldn't think of, but now I'm seeing it, I feel like, do I need it all? Like these really lovely stamps, and then they've got all the stamp pads here. Oh, they've got a green one left. Wood, seal and wax. What does that mean? Just things that you wouldn't even think of, but they're actually a really lovely touch. I need to have a hunt through these stamps, but how sweet would something like that be, just to stamp over the seal on your Christmas cards or something? Just something to make it a bit more you know? They've turned the music off in here now, which I feel like is everyone's sign to hurry up because it's closing in about 10 minutes. But they have this whole section with all different types of ribbon, really lovely colours as well. Like this is a really nice, rich, deep green. So they've got all of this down here. In fact, the wrapping paper is kind of just throughout the whole shop. And then they've got all of your gift bags and gift boxes and all of that stuff over here. More wrapping paper. I kind of need to have a look in the basement actually and see what we've got in the way of wrapping paper. Oh, quite sweet little gift tags up there as well. Even the simple ones with just a heart on are quite sweet, aren't they? Maybe I'll get these ones. How many's in there? 8. But yeah, really lovely wrapping options actually, like really nice Prince Christmas planner. I wonder what's in that. Anyway, this is what we actually came for. This is all of the candles. I just need 4 of these, or maybe I do the smaller ones because the candlestick holder is quite tall. I think I'll try the smaller ones. I can always come back and swap them. And then just into the final little section, which is like the Christmas kitchen stuff. But this is what I was trying to tell you about earlier actually. Oh, I can see that quite a few of these have already been bought. Aren't they really nice? If I hadn't already bought some this year, I would definitely get these. They're only 96p each as well. They do also have some green plates in here that are probably much more reasonably priced than Soho Home. Sorry for the slightly abrupt stop in filming then. I thought when they turned all the music off, that was probably my cue to hurry up and get out of that. But I did get a few little extra bits, so I'll show you them when we get home. Right, let's go do a food shop. They've got the Plenish barista milks in Waitrose now. So if you are somebody that's been told not to drink oat milk anymore, or you've seen on the internet not to drink oat milk because it's full of sort of like oils and that sort of thing, this is one that is such a good alternative because it's got no rubbish in at all. Water, gluten-free oats, coconut cream and salt, but it's also a bit thicker, so it's still really good in kind of coffees and things like that, because I know that a lot of the organic ones, my parents complain about the fact that they obviously don't thicken up like this one would, for example. And then they also have the almond one in here, but I would definitely say try them because they've got no rubbish in whatsoever. Right, we're back home. Kenny has made a start on dinner, that's what you can hear in the background, and I thought I'd very quickly show you what I got. To be honest, not really worth showing you what I got from Waitrose because it's just very much the usual stuff like green veggies, some bread that I always get, but nothing new and exciting. I didn't actually get any of the Christmas food because they didn't really have what I had in mind, and I also completely forgot to get the main thing I went for, which is wonderful. I did get a couple of these Rude Health organic, no added sugar milks though because they were on offer, but I did get some bits from Sauce Green that I want to show you. I went a little bit overboard on the stamps, but I just couldn't decide between them, and I thought we can always keep some for another year. So I ended up with 4. 3 of them are like very natural, kind of like wild, and then the one that I think we'll actually use this year is this really sweet little wreath. This was actually the last one. I'm picturing it being stamped on the front of like Christmas card envelopes, and also I bought a couple of different types of gift tags, including these plain ones because I thought maybe we could stamp the front of these plain ones. That might be really nice. And then I just got these little green Merry Christmas ones, which I thought were quite sweet. And I just got these 2 ink pads, so we've got a dark green and a dark red to use with the stamps. I got those 2 little bunches of berries that I showed you, and then finally I just got my 4 candles, the shorter ones. So let's go pop these in and see if they work actually. You know what I think it is? I think they might need to be like different, like more different heights. I'm not quite sure on this. I feel like I need to play around with it a bit and find something that works a bit better. Kenny has cooked us up a mushroom risotto, which looks so yummy, and then we've got some carbonara, we've got some beetroot, courgette, and some carrots as well. Yum, I'm actually so hungry, I can't wait to dive in. These are really good portion sizes as well. Very much reached that point of the day when my makeup just needs to come off, my hair needs to be scraped back, I need a big cup of tea, I need biscuits, I need chocolate, and I just need to sit in front of the fire, which is burning behind you, and watch some really good TV. But I did remember that it's Friday. New episodes of Lessons in Chemistry come out every Friday, and we are obsessed. That is the best thing I have watched in years. So if you haven't seen Lessons in Chemistry on, I think it's Apple TV, it is so good. And if you watch the first like half an hour and you're not sold, just keep going. It really is so good. Like, it's had our jaw on the floor a couple of times. It's got some good twists and turns, and it's one of those ones where the characters just really grow on you. I'm sure it's not as good as the book. My mum tells me it's not as good as the book, but it is still very, very good. So whether you've read the book or you haven't read the book, I would definitely recommend. I'm really excited to really ramp up the Christmas content from here on out. I think will next week be the last November video? It might be. I think we might then be into December, which is so exciting. I've got lots of exciting things planned. Anyway, let's not wish time away. As I was saying at the start of this video, I really need to try and be more present at the time. Slows down a bit. Like, I cannot believe it's been a year since we were in New York. That feels like it was this winter. It definitely feels like it was this year. Anyway, I need to go and get this makeup off. It's been on my face since about 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning, and I just need it gone. I need it off. So I'm gonna run upstairs and do that. But as always, I hope you have the most lovely week, and I can't wait to catch up next Sunday. Bye guys.